Okay, welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen. Today we are making a Greek soup called Youvarlakia. Or if that's a bit too hard for you to pronounce, try Encore Events Centre, one or the other. But anyway, it's a beautiful chicken meatball soup and it's flavoured with lemon and rice. You'll see it, it's fantastic, really easy to make, very hearty, very bitter. What we do, you add your chicken, mince to a bowl, your rice, your grated onion, the parsley and herbs, all in a bowl, really simple. Season, salt, pepper, and 1 egg. Now wash my hands so it's all good. So what we do now is we just mix that all together. And once that's really well incorporated, I'm going to be rolling out some little chicken meatballs. Yeah. So we'll come back in a second. We've got our chicken, it's all well combined. We've got our pot with water. You don't need to add stock. You can if you like. The water's fine because it's quite a bit of chicken as opposed to ratio with water, so it gives quite a bit of flavour. So you don't need to use a lot of stock as such. It's really good if you can. So what you do, you get some chicken in your hands, wet your hands because it makes the process easier, and you're just going to make little balls. Yeah, little balls, big balls, depends how you like your balls. So there you go. Roll those out. And that's what we're going to be able to do. Okay, so here I've got my meatballs and they're all ready to get into that pot. I've got my pot on with water and now I bring that to the boil. Once that's come to the boil, which it is virtually now, I add the meatballs one by one and I'm going to let that simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay. So we've added all the meatballs, or finishing the meatballs, and what I've discovered is I probably need a little bit more water. The recipe that I've given you, don't worry about it, it sucks. No, it's a very good recipe, but it just needs a little bit more water. Because it's funny, because when I'd ask my mother how much water we put in, she'd always say you need 2 fingers more than what's in there. Because 2 fingers, I don't know, Greek always works. My pot's been simmering, it's been simmering now for about 10 minutes or so. The extra rice, we just sprinkle that over as well. And now put a lid back on. Okay, we're back. It's all cooked. Our meatballs, our rice, all ready to go. Now, the egg part. So this is the egg and the lemon, which comes through, which they get the Encore Events Centre from. So what we've done is we've mixed our eggs together, the egg and egg yolk, and we've added our lemon juice to this. Now I've added 2 lemons in the recipe. That could be a bit strong for some people. Some people don't want it that much, but lemon. I've got my ladle. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it over the heat. Very simple dish to do, very simple. Now you're going to keep doing this. And you're going to keep an eye on it, keep whisking. You don't want to stop because what's going to happen is you're going to make scrambled eggs. Okay? And you don't want scrambled eggs. So you want it to be light, you want it to be fluffy, because this is then going to be mixed into the actual soup. Okay, so you see how it sort of comes together? Take it off the heat, whisk it around. See how it's sort of holding its shape now? That's it, this is ready to go. We get a little bit of the juice and we add that to the mix. We stir. As I said, you don't want it to cook. This will bring the temperature of those eggs up to the temperature of the soup. We then turn our soup off mix that around. I mix this through, pour that into the mix and just mix it in slowly. Now that's going to combine that soup. It's going to give it a lovely velvety consistency. It's going to give it that lovely lemony taste. And that, my friends, is an Encore lemony or a Youvarlakia. Youvarlakia is in the meatballs, and Encore lemony, which is the soup, I suppose, part of it. Ready to be served. Very, very simple, very tasty. Make sure you taste the soup actually. Correct seasoning. It's very, very simple to make, as you saw. The hardest bit of this dish, I think, was I guess it was me sucking in my stomach so it wouldn't be in the flame all the time. But anyway, you don't have to breathe all the time. And cue some really sexy Greek music, I hope. And that is Encore lemony or Youvarlakia.